So guys, this is the fabric I'll be using for the skirt. Now I folded it to the wrong side. I'll just go ahead to open it. Now guys, the fabric is in a fold of 4, as you can see. Now I went ahead to join this here because I'm working with a fabric of about 1.5 yards, so it simply won't be enough for the pleat, so I went ahead to join it there. Then you can see the fabric is in a fold of 4 right now. The next thing I'll go ahead to do is to take the length of my skirt. Now this skirt will be having a band of about 2 inches, so I'll just go ahead to remove that 2 inches. Then I'll take the tape down to where I have 23 inches, so that the 1 inch extra will be for folding. So I'll just go ahead to mark it to both sides. Now after marking, I'm just going ahead to pick my scissors and cut this out. Now I've gone ahead to cut it out. I'm just going to open this to the right side as you see me doing. Then I'm going to just arrange it. So since we know the length of the skirt to be 22 inches, we haven't known the wideness. To get the wideness of the skirt, we are going to multiply the waist circumference by 3 inches. This is because each fold or pleat is made up of 3 sides. First, let's take our zipper allowance. I'm going to mark 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance. So guys, my waist circumference multiplied by 3, I had 84 inches. Now once I'm done marking the zipper allowance, I'll go ahead to place my tape on this white line. Then I'll go ahead to mark till I get to 84 inches. Now this tape has 60 inches. It's not going to take me to 84 inches. So I'll go ahead to mark down to the 60 inches. Then I'll mark another 24 inches, making 84 inches altogether. Now after marking that, I went ahead to measure what I have here. I had a 1.75 inches, so I'll just leave that for my zipper allowance as well. Now the next thing is to determine the wideness of your pleats. Now you can decide to make each pleat to be 1 inch. You can decide to make each of the fold to be 2 inches, 1.5 inches, 2.5. Now I want mine to be 1.5 inches, so I'll go ahead to mark 1.5 inches till I get to the end of the fabric. So guys, I'm done with that. The next thing I'm going to do is start making my pleats. Now for my pleats, 1 2 3 makes 1 pleat, then 1 2 3 makes another 1 pleat. So 1 2, from here I'll count 1 2, then this second to the last mark here, I'm going to fold it and connect it to the zipper line I have here. Then after that, I'm going to pick my pin and then hold it down. Then I'm going to repeat the same process from here. 1 2 3, the second to the last. I'll pinch it, then I'll connect the first line here, then I'll go ahead to pin it down. Now if I've done that, I'll count again. 1 2 3, then this second to the last line, I'll pitch it, then I'll connect it to that first line this way. So this is how I'm just going to keep doing it till I get to the end of it. Now guys, I'm done forming the pleats and you can see how it came out. Now I'm just going to bring my tape to cross check if my waist is still the same 28 inches. So what I had here was 28.5 inches. Now this is my zipper allowance. Now I'm just going to stitch down this area that I pinned, then I'll go ahead to fold it down, that is the hem of the skirt. Then I'll also go ahead to iron it down. Now I've gone ahead to stitch it down. I've gone ahead to fold in the hem of the skirt and I've gone ahead to stitch the pleats as well. I also went ahead to iron it out. I'll just go ahead to trim off my threads. So I'll just keep this aside. Then I went ahead to cut out a band of 32 inches by 5 inches wide. Then I folded in each side of the band using 0.5 inches for each side. Now after everything I was having 4 inches, then the length of 32 inches. Now if I go ahead to fold it like this, I'll be having 2 inches. Now keeping this aside, I'll bring back my skirt part. Then I'll just go ahead to arrange it with my hand. Now bringing back the band now, I'll go ahead to place it this way. I'll place the skirt in between the band. Just watch the way I'm going to do this. I'll keep the band this way, then I'll place my skirts on it just the way you see me doing. Then after this, I'm going to cover it up and then pin it down. Now I'm done pinning it down, and this is how it is. Now the next thing I'll go ahead to do now is to run a stitch. So I'll just go ahead to take this to the sewing machine and stitch it down this way. Now guys, I've gone ahead to stitch it down. Now the next thing to do is to shape the skirt. Now I'll go ahead to fold this into two, just the way you see me doing, making sure that the two zipper allowance are aligned together. Now I'm just going to mark the 1.5 inches I left for the zipper allowance. I'm just going to mark it here. Now I'm going to bring my zipper. I'll use it to mark out where I want the zipper to stop. Now I will not stop exactly where the zipper stops. I'll go up by about 1 inch from where it stopped. Then I'll stitch it till I get to the end of the skirt. Then I'll go ahead to fix my zipper. Now guys, I've gone ahead to attach my zipper, as you can see, and this is how it came out. Now the next thing I'll go ahead to do now is to remove this paper here, this label. I'm going to remove it. Now I'm turning this to the front. You can see how it is looking. This is how it came out. Now I'm going to take the length of the skirt to know if it is up to the 22 inches that I wanted for my skirt. Now here I have 22 inches, and the waist I have it to be 28.5 inches. So this is it for this skirt. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and see you in my next one.